Yeah, nobody showed up for hit or miss tonight, so unfortunately, yeah, that's about it. I'm not gonna go live tonight if I'm not doing hit or miss tonight by myself. I don't like to be by myself too often. Or once in a while, it's good, but I believe hit or miss isn't just Night Strike. Hit or miss is the people that are part of Night Strike, that are part of hit or miss is the people that make up the panel. And if you only have one person on the panel, then it's not hit or miss. Hello, Weston. How's it going? You're the only one who showed up because Matt went and quarked me. Clover and Ghost are still going on Ghost show tonight. So apparently hit or miss gets the wayside. Smeggy didn't show up, even though I sent him links. Travis P didn't show up. Nobody I sent links to showed up. So it's just us, unfortunately. I mean, I can give Rick a link, but I really don't have anything to talk about other than, Tulsa tonight. Oh, you did? Yeah. Weston, who are you? I don't know who you are. I'm sorry. It's my fault. I'm bad at people and names. So. Yeah. So. I mean, Rick, if you feel like jumping in, we can try and make something of this chat tonight and kind of hang out. Do the hit or miss thing if you want to jump in, Rick. So. Oh, right. I remember now, Rick, Weston. I remember. Thank you for reminding me. Forgive me. I am bad. I am just so swamped from the jet lag, and I'm a little out of it. You know how it goes when you have to travel an entire day just to get somewhere in this country. It takes a lot out of you. I'm sorry. I remember you now. Just I'm bad with names. Names and placing it with people. Oh God. I talked to a ton of people at the show.
Hey, nice try.
Hey, Rick. You were the only person that showed up to hit or miss tonight. So congratulations.
You started early, or is my clock wrong?
No, it's 9:39 here.
What do you mean 9:39 where?
Should be.
It's 8:39.
It says 9:39.
Hang on. Let me look at my telephone. 8:39.
No, it says 9:39.
In Eastern United States.
Mine says 9:39, so I'm going with my phone.
Your phone's wrong.
Well, fuck it. Well, then you know what? I don't care. At this point, I don't care. I am so jet lagged, it's not funny, so I don't care.
That's all right. That's okay.
I don't care. We're going live anyway, so let's deal with it. Is it 8:39? Because I swear to God, my computer says 9:40.
Well, it's 8:40.
I don't know what if it didn't get the. You're not setting the time zone. It set the time zone automatically on me. That's what. Change date and time format. Let's get back to that. So, how was the wonderful state of where you are?
Rhode Island?
Yes.
It's cold. But it's warming up. It's getting there. We're getting days in the 40s now, so it's warming up.
Oh, my God. You got a heat wave.
Oh, yeah. Actually, by Saturday, we're meant to be up in the high 60s.
Oh, my God. That's a total heat wave right there.
Oh, absolutely. I was telling the guys earlier today that Moms for Action, Bloomberg has sent them some money because now they've gone to they're advertising to have people come to show up whenever the state house does things on gun control. Pay $15 an hour to sit in the state house.
Yeah.
To show that you support Moms for Action. You know, wear a red T-shirt. You know.
So I went live many times since I was at Tulsa. So
yes,
you saw the shenanigans that went on.
I saw a lot of the live stuff. Yes, I even saw them knocking on your door trying to give you your pizza.
Next time, I'm not telling anybody a damn thing. They will not know where I'm at, so they can't go and bug me.
Oh, that was funny. That was funny, though, man. I mean, that was funny. You know, I mean, there wasn't nothing mean against you. They were trying to get that pizza. They ate your pizza. And they tried to give you a slice left. You know, the guy who was, I'm trying to think who done it now. But he even got the delivery guy to say, shall not be infringed. You didn't answer your door. You must have been asleep or something.
I was.
So he saw somebody in the hallway or something. They said, well, go down to the lobby and talk to Mr. Matt. Ask for Mr. Matt. And they did. And Mr. Matt thought the pizza was for him. So they all ate it. Then somebody looked at the bill and it said, for Night Strike.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
It was all in good fun. They were all drunk out of their minds anyway. You know?
Why do you think I went to bed?
Yeah, besides that, but it sounded like everybody had fun. Even you. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get a chance. I got cold feet. I will be honest. I got cold feet when they were doing karaoke, and I really didn't want to go up there. And they're like, "Oh no, we'll give you we'll give you $160 to go up there and sing My Name Is Jonas." And I'm like, no. And it's not that I don't like money; it's that I have not a lot, but I have a little principle.
Oh, I know. But hey, I saw your little thing on the on the Ghost and Clovertech show the following morning.
Yeah, I did. Only because they gave me shit for it the next morning. So any way to get them to shut up,
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, but hey.
I actually didn't drink at all that night. I did not have money to drink. I just had money to go to the gun show, some money to eat, maybe get something nice at the gun show here and there.
Well, there you go. As long as you enjoyed it, that's what counts.
So, but I did, when they went up and did Vanilla Ice, I did go up there with them. Yeah, sure, I was in the back, but there wasn't a lot of room there in the first place.
No.
That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, well. So anyway, was it huge? Was the gun show what you expected it to be?
No, I expected it to be better than it was.
Okay, what were you looking for?
But you know what it was? It was literally, I was looking at it to be, a decent gun show with a lot of different things.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it was just, one giant grandpa's closet gun show. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where there's just a bunch of private sellers. There are a handful of companies. I'll give them that. But it was a bunch of private sellers trying to sell ridiculous safe queens 3 times the price.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's what most of my gun shows are already. So I kind of felt cheated out of that entire thing, that I was expecting it to have a variety, much more variety. And then, it just turned out like everybody wants to sell this overpriced safe queen that no one is ever going to shoot because, it's old. It wasn't a fun gun show. It just wasn't. I didn't feel it was a good. I didn't feel it lived up to the Wanamaker name.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, but I think even Clover and Ghost said the first one they went to in November was better.
And it may have been. They may, the one guy that I saw that I actually liked, I was going to do an interview with, told me that, after this gun show, he's closing up shop because he's getting out of the gun business. So that was disheartening. I did all that video and whatnot, and he tells me last minute.
Did he say why he was getting out?
No, he did not, but I wasn't going to pry because it's none of my business. Because, I'm decent like that, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well. I mean, would you fly next time or would you drive?
Probably would still fly. Just because, quite honestly, I don't do well with long car rides.
Oh, okay.
I fall asleep. Even when I'm driving, and that's not a good thing. I haven't gotten arrested for it, so, I'm good there. It's just, I hate staying up.
Yeah.
Plus, when I live in an area where there's a ton of trees, and then all the trees look alike, and when you're driving down the freeway, the trees have that hypnotic, effect that make you tired.
Oh, absolutely.
So, I have a problem with that. So that's why I don't do long car rides if I can help it.
Yeah, but
the plane wasn't so bad because if you look at the country from the the high altitude perspective, it looks different. It doesn't look all the same. So,
yeah.
Anyways, but I saw some cool things. There was a Gatling gun at the Tulsa show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it only fired blanks, but it was definitely a pretty cool sight.
Was it for sale?
It was for sale. It was like $8,900 though. I think a friend of G-Web's actually bought it.
Huh.
Let's see if I have pictures of it. I'm sorry I couldn't jump into your chat, Rick. I just, I was busy at a gun show.
Wait.
What?
Oh, what, Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. What's called John and Ghost jumped in for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. We ended up having a pretty good show, actually.
That's good. Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
But lately though, it's not just indicative of Wanamaker, and I'm not trying to knock any of these. I love gun shows, but the problem is a lot of them lately seem to be, Grandpa's attic or Grandpa's basement or Grandpa's closet, whatever they found that's worth money that they're trying to hawk, but it's not necessarily worth the price, or it's more of just a safe queen. And I understand why people want safe queens, but I don't understand owning a firearm yet never being able to shoot it. I don't understand that. Why bother in the first place? I mean, you might, if you're gonna own it like that, don't put it in a gun safe. Put it behind fucking glass, and display it like a museum piece, because that's what it is. Anyways, how's it going, Sean?
Me.
So, there we go.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
You see that? There's the Gatling gun. You missed that, Sean. It was on the lower level.
No, I saw it.
You saw it? Okay, good. Yeah, I helped Sean mark something off his list on what was it, Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like we were looking at stuff, and one guy asked me about the GunTube shirt, and I told him about it. Rick, I'm getting feedback from you.
What about now?
How about now? Anyways, he asked me about GunTube, and I talked to him about it, and then he pulled out this custom Sten he built, the Sten pistol he built, and Sean walked away halfway through the conversation and missed the entire thing.
It's because Raphael was like, over here, over here. I wandered over there.
But then we went back around and we found that that one rifle for Sean.
Yeah.
Sean, what did you pick up again, Sean?
Number 1 Mark III GF. Grenade firing, Enfield, short magazine.
An Enfield number 1 Mark III.
Yep.
Yep. That was pretty fun.
Yes. Bullets are on the way, as are reloading dies, as are 2 spare magazines.
You know, I saw some, like on Sunday, I saw some for like $20. They're in a bin, $20 a piece.
I got brand new magazines. ProMag makes them, $12 a piece.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Where's this?
Midway had them. ProMag makes them.
ProMag makes? Well, it's ProMag. Are you sure?
Yeah. The only difference is the shape of the bottom. It's not rounded. They just cut it at an angle. But that's where the spring sits anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I'll know in 2 days.
They don't look original.
No, they're not supposed to look original. They're just supposed to work.
So the number 1 Mark III, right?
Yeah.
$24.99 is not that bad.
It's like baloney cut instead of rounded.
You mean half-ass cut? Gotcha.
Well, no, they baloney cut it. They did it at a sharp angle instead of rounding the edges. As long as it feeds, I don't give a shit.
No, that doesn't mean you couldn't get a file and
No. When I saw it, I kind of liked it. I'm like, that's kind of different. I could have got original Enfield magazines. It's like $30 or something, but the original one works. But I wanted aftermarket ones. I don't have to use the original.
So,
because it's a numbers matching rifle, the bolt matches, the magazine matches, the sight matches, handguards match. It's all original to that gun. Just the upper handguard's missing half of itself.
Oh. But,
yeah, it can burn my thumb.
Good luck.
Me.
Meh.
I need a bore snake now.
Actually, just get a regular 30 caliber bore snake, you'll be fine.
Because I don't have a rod long enough to go down there. My shotgun one's too thick, so it doesn't fit down the bore.
So, you got any topics for tonight there, Nice Ray?
No topics. Just talking about Tulsa, kind of saying if you guys have anything you want to mention while I was gone that I missed that I need to rage about. Shall not be infringed out, that kind of thing.
Yeah, not much.
Because I didn't pay attention to the news while I was gone because, well, the news is kind of depressing.
News is always depressing.
It didn't used to be all bad news. It used to be actual good news and bad news.
Well, in today's in today's, I don't know, I'm trying to think of the correct word. Climate? No.
Society.
Yeah, that's just the way it is because everything's going 24/7.
Bummer.
Which is not a good thing.
It is not.
But I was talking about something earlier today. I think John was there or not. I don't remember. But I was talking about up here in the Northeast. Some gun people, anti-gun people, tried to shame you if you're a gun person.
Right up until you point one at them.
Yeah. But I don't let it bother me. I talk guns all the time. Not guns per se. I talk Second Amendment. So
We live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, he went live real early.
I went live a half an hour early.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm late then.
Well, no. His computer somehow went to Central Time.
Apparently,
Nice.
Windows decided to, completely turn off the update the time automatically thing.
Yeah.
So I logged in, and it apparently my desktop computer decided, let's go on Central Time.
Or whatever. Oh, because that's why you were moaning at Matt about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's going, "You got plenty of time." I'm thinking, "Yeah, you have. What's your problem?"
No, I just looked up and it was like live. I'm like, really?
Yeah, he sent me a link, and I'm thinking, "Damn, that's early." So
Yeah. No, that's fine.
I wasn't doing anything, so I thought I'd just jump in.
I just thought I got all caught up in my sleep and I still feel exhausted.
Yeah, well,
Let's show and tell then, I guess.
Where'd you travel? 22 hours or 4 hours of gun show?
18 hours round trip, 1,060 miles, 3.5 hours of gun show.
So how did that go, Sean?
Pretty good.
It was good. Look what he bought.
What about the next day at work?
She cleaned up real nice. Copper banding cleaned up real nice.
Get all the Cosmoline feeling out of the stock?
Yeah, it doesn't feel so sticky anymore. That rem oil trick that Russ told me about, it worked really good. It pulls Cosmoline out of the wood, and it doesn't oil soak. I just put it on there and I let it sit for a few minutes, and it worked out really good. And then in this butt trap plate is the oil bottle. Kind of hard to get this out, but it's in there. But yeah, number one, Mark III, short magazine Lee Enfield, grenade firing. So it's got the reinforcements and the Whitworth bolt here. Pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I saw it. It's an
original mag.
And Clover said he'd give you $400 for it.
Actually, that's
Took
more
a
than he
lot
paid for.
Yeah, took a while to get the bolt cleaned up, but it cleaned up pretty good. Trigger's about.
Now, when you pull it,
pounds.
when you pull the bolt up, is it supposed to spring loaded pop out?
You mean like this? Where
Yes.
it pops out like that? Yeah.
It's spring loaded lock. Actually.
Not really. It's fighting against the cocking piece. Oh, you can't see it from there. It's fighting against this cocking piece. So it's cock on close, right? So it's really hard to force it in. And then now it's cocked out like this. If I pull it, it's going to shoot out the bottom. See? Because it's fighting against that spring. So now it's decocked.
Okay.
But it's pretty cool. And then I barked up my finger pretty good because you have to you got to wiggle this up just a hair. And then there's a notch. And then you can pull up on the bolt head. And then it just comes right out. Of course, I didn't know that the first time I did it. I kept fighting against this little notch. And I ripped the cuticle open on my finger. Not a good feeling. Wouldn't recommend doing that.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah. But ore's clean For the most part, as far as
But,
I can get the
I
brush
mean,
down in
you've
there.
gone on YouTube and done a search on how to break it down.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
He did, but somebody already set that video to private.
No, it was fine. I found it. It's just the pain in the ass for me is the handguard. See this part missing? This is the back half of the upper handguard. Except the only way I can replace it is I have to take this half of the upper handguard off too. And look what's wrapped around here in the way. I have to figure out how to get this off without ruining it to get the handguard off to replace the whole upper
hard to
handguard.
see what it actually is from here.
Well, Sean, you know what you could do? You aren't going to like to hear this, but you could just replace that piece that's missing.
In here?
Yeah.
The thing is it's all one piece. It's broken off.
You know what I'm going to tell you?
I can't chisel this out and then
cut it,
make
it fit.
No, what I'm going to do, which is probably the right way to do it, is I sent a bunch of high-resolution pictures of this rifle to Mark over at CN Arsenal's shop. And I asked him, I said, there's no video on how to disassemble this rifle. Can I send it to you? And would you be willing to do a video on this rifle, clean and inspect, show us how to take this off, and replace the handguard for me? So if he agrees to that, you'll see this on CN Arsenal. Because there's no video on how to do it. Only how to take apart a regular SMLE. So if he accepts that, then I'm going to send this to your state, and this will be on his show. Because there's a pin here, like a finishing nail, and what it does is it allows this coil to stop on that pin. But this very end of the coil is bent in 90 degrees and hammered into the stock. So he's going to have to figure out how to get that off and then slip the whole thing off. He only has to do the front half. This one doesn't have to come off. Unless he wants to do a clean and inspect, which means take the barrel out of the action. If he wants to go that far, then he'll probably take this one off too.
What's that stuff made out of?
Copper.
Okay. It's hard to see what it is from here. That's all.
Pure copper wire.
Oh, okay. Now I can see it. Okay. All right.
And it's soldered on both ends. This one's a little loose in the middle, but not by much. And then that one there.
Were they made with that on there, or was that?
Mm-hmm. Because when you fire the grenade, you do it backwards like this, and then you fire it off that way. And what happens is it exerts 3 times the recoil impulse through the stock. So they reinforce it to prevent it from cracking. And then they put this giant Whitworth bolt through this receiver to like really strengthen it back here.
Sorry, what gun is that? Colt 97Z is asking.
This?
Yes.
Enfield #1 Mark III GF grenade firing. There's a little steel cup that you screw onto the end of this, and then you tighten it down, and then you put a Mills bomb grenade with a flat base into it. You load a blank in, turn it upside down like this, and then you fire it. And it'll launch a grenade 200 meters, so a little over 200 yards. Now the cool thing is I got the cup on order.
Nice.
And I'm going to show a video of it because tennis balls fit in the launcher perfectly. So I'm going to be shooting tennis balls. And I was telling it, I was this morning in the lobby, I said, I wonder if I can get Night Strike to stand in front of this gun with a tennis ball launcher and have him hold up an encyclopedia. Think of the YouTube video count.
Sean, you'd have to come to South Carolina because I'm not traveling to Texas for that.
Oh, no, I'll see you in November for it.
I don't think I'm going back. I don't think I'll be able to get enough.
You got
to go back again.
You got 7 months. 7 months is plenty of time.
No, it's not.
I plan on going at least with more than twice the amount of money I took last time. But I'm stoked, man. I mean, thank you and Raphael for wandering around with me.
Yeah.
The story was is Raphael noticed this muzzle cap, and Night Strike noticed this wrap, which was much darker and slightly green, but he saw it. So it's like Raphael goes, "Ooh, look," and then Night Strike goes, "Ooh, look," and then I look at both of them with my wallet in my hand, and I'm like, "Ooh, look."
No, no, that's not what you said. I mentioned, hey, look, it's got coil wraps. And Sean's like, where's the tag on it? Where's the tag on it?
Oh yeah, yeah. I was like,
you're like, don't turn the tag over, but turn the tag over.
Yeah. I was like, please don't be expensive. Please don't be expensive.
I'm waiting. You're like, I'm waiting to cry, but turn the tag over. And I'm like,
and then when it turned over, it was just, take my money.
You know what would have been funny about this is if Foos would have bought that gun before you, because he actually pointed it out to us a couple hours before you got there.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, yeah, it's because they put a grenade launcher on that. And I was like, oh, man, that's cool. But yeah, if Foos would have got that, that would have been something.
He bought G's.
What's that?
He bought G's.
Yeah, no, he gets all the guns, doesn't he? He gets all the guns. But hey, yeah.
G mentioned that he brought 2. And he got mad at me. He was like, wait, you bought that and you didn't even know that I had 2 for sale? And I'm like, does yours have this on it? Or that bolt? He goes, no. I'm like, then what do I care?
Ooh. Oh.
Wow.
But then he goes,
Ouch.
yeah, but mine's green on 2 ends. And at first I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I didn't understand what that meant, right? Because I was just tired and loopy. And when I got home,
the green paint that they used to put on it.
When I got home, I realized what that meant. The green ones were 2A1 conversions. That was a 308 Enfield. I actually did want that.
Yeah, it's an Ishapore 2A1.
Right. See, this, I didn't tell you that yet. The British ones have a marking on this side of the receiver. Mine has a marking on this side of the receiver. This is an Ishapore #1 Mark III. This is Indian. However, it's based on the 1917 grenade firing pattern, but it was made in 1964.
Oh, yeah.
Now, here's the good thing about that. If this was an original, like Pink's, actually no, Pink's is an Arsenal refurb 1950, so his was an Ishapore too. But if this was an original 1917, then there would have been a marking up here that said EY. It would have been here. It would have been on the bolt. It would have been on the stock on 2 sides, and it would have been on the end of the barrel, which means I couldn't fire ammo out of it because EYs are emergency use only, and they were made for Mark II ammo, and they were usually already shot out barrels. The later models like this are the original pattern, but they're completely heat treated. So I can fire Mark VII modern ammo through this all day long. This is a complete shooter. Pink says too.
Yeah.
Which is great. Because, I got Old World Charm, New World Tech.
But here's the thing, Sean. One of us was, am I coming in right?
I can hear you.
I'm not distorted or anything like Matt?
Mm-mm.
Okay. What Gios had is he had one in 303 and another in 308.
Right.
And the one that was in 308 was the one with a lot of the green paint on it.
Yes.
Which, I believe in 67, they took a lot of the Ishapore 2A1s and they converted them to 308.
Well, the 2A1 is the 308 conversion. That's the designation for it.
Yeah.
Foos bought the 303 version. And then, who was it? There was one other. He was there. Was it Tardot? Somebody else bought the 308 one. So he sold both.
It was Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright
Yeah,
bought the 308.
that's what it is. Yeah, he bought the 308 one.
Yeah.
The only thing I regret, I really should have did it. And Raphael just had to work on me for like 5 more minutes and I would have caved. There was a Vetterli Vitali. And it was mint. Like, it was in better shape than this. It was complete, no Cosmo, oiled down, beautiful. $275. I had 125 bucks left on me. So I walked up to the guy and I'm like, please tell me you'll take my card. He's like, private sale only. And Raphael looks at me and he goes, there's an ATM downstairs.
No, I'm the one who said that.
Yeah. And I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I went over budget.
For that.
I should have did it. Because I'd be holding that one right here. Because I like that one so much better than this. This is cool, but the Vitali was like what I really wanted.
And I didn't get any firearms, so don't worry about it.
This will work out. This thing is huge, man.
So,
This is
Sean,
like twice the size of my AR.
the last day of the show, I
Yeah.
actually picked up 3 more magazines for my C308.
Oh,
This one dude was he wanted $35 for the for 2 magazines and the German Bundeswehr mag pouches.
Yeah.
You know, the 2 mag pouches, rubber holder.
Mhm.
Yeah. He had one of those and 2 HK mags. Guess what the problem was?
Hmm.
They weren't HK mags.
What
They
were
were
they?
Setmes.
Oh.
They were Setme mags. So you know what I did? You know, I offered him $30 for it, and he took it.
Hmm.
So he also had a regular HK mag, and I'm like, I left and then went back, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw this out here, see what sticks on the wall. Would you take $5 for that magazine? And he's like, yeah, I'll take $5.
Yeah.
And it's an original HK91 magazine with the date stamping on it.
I am for sure not leaving November without a Vitali.
I also got the parts I need for the C308 because I canceled the order with HK parts because fuck them. I've got some original 1911 grips with the rack numbers on them.
Mhm.
Then I got a couple other things, but nothing to note. It's just stuff and parts that I needed.
I'm really tempted to bring my Smith & Wesson 686 up there in November because I'm not really intending to sell it, but if I could find like a really good condition Webley Mark 6 with a holster and just trade the guy outright, I know I'm going upside down on myself a little bit, but I want that enough to be able to be willing to do that. I saw one Mark 6 for like $550, and my gun's worth way more than that.
There was something I saw at the gun show that I didn't understand. They had these revolvers. One of them was it was so rusted, it looked like everything was seized up and it would not function or whatever. It had dirt on it. It's like somebody took it out of the ground. But they wanted like $900 for it because it was in a Russian caliber.
Was it Smith & Wesson number 3 Russian?
I guess.
Did it have like a trigger spur thing under it for your middle finger?
No, it did not. It was just in a Russian caliber, and I'm like, well, it's rust. This one and the one next to it, which was like $800. What the hell? They're rusted.
You got to ask. There's usually a story behind it.
Yeah, but still, I mean, it's pretty ambitious to mark. Is something that you'll never be able to use ever again because it's so rusted.
I don't know, man.
It's just a piece of metal at that point. No, that's how bad it was, Sean.
I know a guy who went around running around Europe with a metal detector, and he found what he thought was a derelict, rusted piece of shit Luger, and he stuck it in an ultrasound machine full of Croyle, and he left it there for 3 days. By the time he was done with it, he at least got the slide to work.
Yeah, but at that point, if he found it in Europe, guess what? He can't. If he's an American, he can't bring it home.
He didn't.
Why?
He lives in Europe.
2, if he lives in Europe, he better not put videos or tell anybody he's got it. Otherwise, they're gonna take it from him.
Maybe. But he did get the slide working. Everything else was too far gone. But I mean, from what you're describing, if it's just like sugar rust everywhere, it's probably savable.
It's not sugar rust. It's pretty bad. But anyways.
The thing that blew my mind was there was some guy who actually had a Uberti 1875 Outlaw like Tony's got, which you can buy brand new for $550, and he had one for $12.99. I'm like, what? The drugs are you? What kind of drugs are you on?
There were a lot of those actually.
Yeah.
By the way, I got to shoot the Outlaw.
Did you like it?
You know, Tony's got 2 of them. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of wanted him to sell me the blim.
I got to shoot it. It was nice. I liked it. But again,
There's a reason why I like it.
I'm not that big of a revolver guy. You know, I like revolvers. I don't want to have a million of them. Maybe 1 or 2 good ones, quite honestly. Maybe 3. But
that's one of them, isn't it?
His was nice. The only thing I didn't like was the fact that it was only in single action.
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
I would have been sold if it was in double action. Single
Well, I mean,
action.
the Outlaw was a single action, so I mean, you got to take what you get. But
I understand. But if they made a version like that did double and single, I would be on board 100%.
Closest
right now, I'm
thing I
about
can think of you can get.
75%. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, but
It's out there.
either
There's
way,
double action out there.
it was fun to shoot. Oh, by the way, I got to shoot the 45-70 lever action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's no more than a 12 gauge in terms of kick.
Yeah,
Which is why I thought it was really funny how everyone's like scared of it.
Yeah, it didn't kick any more than my 12 gauge because I've got a Stevens 67E, and so does Tony. And Tony said, you know, don't worry about this. It doesn't kick anymore. I asked him, how bad is the kick on this? He's like, about the same as our Stevens 67 that you and I have. I go, oh, if that's it, I'm good. You know, but P226 nut, you know, he's like, that thing scares me. And I go, why? He's like, because that's going to get your shoulder sore. And I'm like, no, I shoot my shotgun all the time and it gets my shoulders sore. This thing probably won't do as bad. And it didn't. I didn't get a sore shoulder. I didn't get, any bruising or anything from firing it. He was just being a little wimp.
Well, he is a 9mm guy after all.
Yeah, so.
Shots fired.
But no. He's
What's
a good
funny
guy.
is
I'm just poking fun at him just a little bit.
He's a big guy, and he was scared of it.
I'm like, dude, you've got enough. I'm sitting here. Don't be such. I told him face to face. Don't be such a woman. You can handle this. It doesn't kick any more than a 12 gauge. He's like, yeah, but I don't want to have to go to work so sore and bruised. And I'm like, hey,
don't be a wimp.
I told him, don't be a woman. And he's like, I still don't want to fire. And I'm like, okay, man.
He's gonna beat your ass for saying that, right?
Well, I told that to Tim because he was acting like a lady.
Yeah.
But Vanessa, I don't care. Vanessa would probably go and shoot that, and he wouldn't.
Travis, I fell for that video about buying the Gatling gun.
Oh, did you like that? Was that cool or what?
I bought it hook, line, and sinker. I'm like, that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And you're like, nah, we're just loading this up for this guy.
Well, I guess we're supposed to gather the troops to take that sucker out there and load it up, and it ended up just being Sandhill Shooter and I. So we're like, well, and the thing is, he's pushing it out of the shed on the cart. And I said to him, we got 2.5 minutes before he gets here. Let's pretend we just bought this thing. He's like, all right, let's go live. We had no idea what we were going to say. We're just ad-libbing the whole damn thing. It's like, yeah, we got a Gatling gun. And I like where he goes, yeah, I can say I finally got to touch a Gatling gun. And I go, yeah. And I can say I finally got to disassemble and lift a freaking Gatling gun frame. That son of a bitch was heavy. What really pissed me off is they wouldn't open the garage door for us to wheel it out. They made us take it apart and carry the damn thing through the door. I was like, are you kidding me, dude? Oh, it was that Haas arming the door. Good guy, I respect him, but he wouldn't budge one inch about pushing the damn up button on the garage door to let us wheel it out. So Oh man, but no, yeah, that was just for fun. I'm going through all my footage. I got a lot of good footage at Wanamaker, and Nice Strike here. He did a few interviews too. He's got some footage he's going to share too from Wanamaker. I only did about 7 interviews, but I totally approached the show incorrectly. I think I probably should have done my shopping on Saturday. And then Sunday, set up all my interviews because there would have been less people there. People would have had more free time to talk and stuff. I mean, nobody turned me down, but I was like a distracted child in the candy store when I was trying to, I want to scope out some people to interview, but I'm like, hey, oh wow, MP5. Hey, you want to do an interview? Oh wow, FAL. Hey, you want to? Oh my God, an FK Bruno. Holy crap.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, there's one of those. Just, and you know what the funny thing is? I thought that was going to be like the unicorn, but then off to the left, there's a $50,000 Henry 44 mag lever action. Yeah. I'm like, well, Bruno's not so special anymore.
There was a thing at the gun show. It was like, it's like every time you turned around and went in a different direction, it was like, ooh, squirrel.
Yeah, exactly. That was what I was going to say.
There was a lot of those moments, weren't there, Sean?
We saw an entire 300-foot long display. I called him the Spencer Man. He had every single iteration of a Spencer rifle on display.
Yeah.
6, they were stacked 6 high, 300 feet across the table. He had every single one. I was just like, this is the lottery table.
We do.
Give me all of them.
Oh, yeah. We absolutely have to talk about the Build-A-Bears that were there, though. The Build-A-Bear stations.
Yeah.
What do we call it? Building Freedom stations, where you could just you could a la carte the parts you wanted to assemble your own AR, and you could just check out right there at the register.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they had 2 or 3 tables of uppers. They had 2 or 3 tables of lowers. Then you choose your compensator. You could, if you wanted to upgrade a trigger pack, they can install that. You chose your furniture, and you just check out at the end, starting from $449.99 if you wanted to go on a budget. So it was there's 2 or 3 of those that were there, and I'm thinking you need these at malls all across the country. Let's say I wanted a red anodized upper, and I wanted a blue anodized lower, and a stainless steel barrel. It was there, right? I think we should call it buildingfreedom.com. There you go. But that was probably it. So, yep.
Someone just PM'd me. A local just PM'd me a number 4 Mark I for $280.
Sean, take that, clean it up, sell it for $4.
Well, he's gonna buy it, I think. Yeah, Lee Enfield number 4 Mark I, production date June of 1943. $280.
Well, condition pending. You want to make sure you look down the barrel.
Oh, it looks good.
Well, I know, but
me and Sean learned a
get up
from
close,
the guy who was selling that rifle on how to check a bore when you're.
Oh, that was clever, wasn't it?
Yeah, he just took a piece of white paper, he shoved it down.
Here, I'll show you.
Yeah, but let Sean show you. Here, he's gonna go get his camera out. So.
All right. So this is a long gun, long gun, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to get a flashlight up under here or over the top. So he could tell I was struggling to try to look down the bore, and he goes, "Oh, here, I'll show you how to do that." Took a piece of paper, bright white. He stuck it right there in the bolt.
Okay.
And then he shined a light straight down on the paper from here, and you can look through the end of the barrel. And it reflected it all the way up the barrel.
I just use
that's pretty smart.
That has a little curving light on it, the little stake style ones.
That was genius.
This was just a wad of paper. He just grabbed it off the table. He's like, "This is
cool, man."
In a pinch, like in a hurry.
Nice.
He was like, every time, boom. And then he just took my cell phone light and shined it straight down on that paper, and it lit up like a red-assed monkey. Like all the way up. It's awesome. And what I saw in there, I'm like, 5 Groove rifling. Let's do it.
So at one point, Travis P11, Sean, and myself were in the same building.
Man, at one point, all 30 of us were practically in the same hotel,
30 Horses of the Apocalypse? Oh, wait, I wasn't there. Never mind.
No,
Hey, man, we had room in the car. We could easily fit you in the trunk, man.
you would have.
I could have ridden on the roof.
All the negativity from New Jersey.
Nah, man, there would be super positivity there. So much positivity. I don't even know if you guys can handle it. Because you guys were born in, like, freedom areas. Me being around too much freedom can actually have an overload effect out of everybody else.
Well, you say that, but John Z, who was from New York, he's been in New York his entire life. He's the one who got more freedom than anyone because he went and got to shoot guns at the range on range day.
You got to shoot machine guns.
Machine guns, yeah.
I mean,
I don't know if he shot any machine guns, but he got to shoot everybody's gun. Oh, Sean, Raph brought his C308 with the FDE.
He did?
Yeah, he brought the C308, but unfortunately, the fake hog did not make it.
He didn't take it?
Oh, no.
He said the fake hog didn't make it. And I go, what happened to the fake hog? And Raph said, I just didn't bring it because it was too bulky.
He couldn't get it in the case with it on there.
And he's like, and I'm like, Raph, did you bring the C308? He's like, yes. And he's like, I asked him, can I fire it a couple times?
Oh, I gotta show you what else I got.
He was like, sure, but you fire it first because I'm kind of afraid to fire it because what happened with Foose and the whole bump firing thing. I don't want to bump fire it. I'm like, you'll be fine, Raph. So I shot it, and it was, oh man, I love the C308. I can't wait to get mine up and running and working again properly instead of the problem that I have.
That guy's gonna hook me up with the dude who's selling that Mark IV.
Really? You're gonna get that too?
Yeah. This has become a done deal. Like, he just said, if you really want it, he's like, I'll hook you up with the guy. I'm like, yep, I'll see you this weekend.
So you are gonna get it.
I mean, dude, I accept you for who you are, but you're gonna get hooked up with a guy
on a purchase.
And this is where I leave the chat.
Oh, okay.
No.
I got you. I was just confused for a second there. I just want to make sure we
So the other thing I got before the show was Classic Firearms did a deal of the day or deal of the week last week, and I got this BSA Red Dot. Pretty nice.
That looks a little high.
It kind of is, actually. It's just this riser's so tall. I'm gonna have to get like a cheek piece up here to kind of bring it up a little bit.
Couldn't you get a smaller riser?
No, this is all one piece. It is a little tall though, you're right. But after shipping, $18.
That's not bad.
No,
I mean,
came with the battery and everything, so.
I got a Primary Arms 2.5 power ACSS. Their little like compact prism scope. I love this thing. It's pretty lightweight. I took the iron sights off my my first AR and I put them on my third one. Then I kind of got distracted building before I came in here. But this is actually, I think, is lighter than the iron sights that I had on this.
AWAC got distracted by a squirrel, just like everybody else.
I got distracted by an AR. That's like never happening. Usually I get distracted by AKs and comm-block weaponry.
Well, speaking of AKs, guess what? Raph also brought his Rack 47.
Oh boy.
With the wood furniture?
Oh boy. Did it blow up?
Well, it's not a Century. It was that other company that Classic Firearms sold.
Oh, IO?
No, not IO.
No, you mean the AMD 65?
No, it wasn't the AMD 65. It was the other one.
A Wasser?
It was from a armory, a company, something armory here in the United States.
Oh, James River Armory?
It wasn't James River. It was one of the other companies.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But
Palmetto State?
It wasn't a Palmetto. No, I forget what company. But either way, it was fun. It was nice to shoot an AK there because there were a lot of old guns. There were a lot of new guns. There were some machine guns. But sometimes you just need to shoot an AK. You know?
Yeah.
And on that note, sometimes you.
Well,
need
I
to shoot
function
naked.
test. I function tested the M72 and my AK-74 again, and neither one of them blew up, and they all function flawlessly, which is
Say that now.
awesome. What was that?
I said you say that now.
You know what's
I do
messed
say
up
that
is
now.
Classic usually takes like 10 days to ship something to me. I got this in 3.
Nice.
I did.
How much
go-
were shipping?
Total with everything, I think I paid like $19. Like
Huh,
shipping was only like
interesting.
$3. It's crazy.
Now we went to the JM.
Shipping usually for me from Classic is like $20. It's stupid.
Well, this was priority mail or whatever.
Knock that off.
Yeah, the rifles are usually $30 when you buy from them, like 25 to 30 for shipping. So yeah,
And then you wait 10 days for it. Something small like this, 3 days.
I usually get my stuff within about 7 days from Classic, but it depends on when you're buying it. It depends if it's a 5 to 10 day delay because people are freaking out, or depends on there's if it's close to a holiday.
Can I finish, or are you guys still gonna go on?
What?
I didn't
Nope.
know. What were you talking about?
Okay. As I was mentioning before, you guys went off on a tangent. I went to the J.M. Davis Firearms Museum with everyone. We got a tour not only from the director of the museum, but the curator as well.
That's awesome.
So both the director and the curator went and did parts of the tour.
Hmm.
It was awesome. Though the one problem I had, as did many, you cannot document the entire museum in a single day. Hell, you can't even do a video on some of the firearms in just a single day.
That big,
because
huh?
there's so many of them there. It is ridiculous.
I was gonna interrupt you there for a second, but you kind of answered my own question when you said you couldn't document them. I was about to say they won't let you record pictures of guns. Like,
Oh,
come
no,
on.
no. You can record. I'm just talking the sheer number of guns that are there is ridiculous.
Hmm.
I mean, ridiculous in a good way, because there's a lot of them. You feel safe. You don't feel like someone's going to come and mug you from behind. You're fine. But just the sheer amount was...
I don't think I've ever gotten that feeling from a museum.
Hey, did Matt tell you what he got for Christmas after the
No.
show?
No,
A
not
life?
yet.
What? I'm joking.
Yeah. No, let me finish, okay, Sean? Just let me finish. When you walk into that museum, that is the safest museum to be in, because who would be stupid enough to try and steal from a museum like that?
Probably
have
somebody
the answer
who really wants what they have.
Yeah.
What was? Oof. Was it? That's not Denzel. What was Wesley Snipes' character name in Demolition Man? He would do it.
Oh yeah, he would definitely do it. But that's also
He's like,
a
wait a
movie.
minute. Where the damn ray guns at? This is the future.
The X-47. No, that wasn't there. That was the movie. But yeah, they had a lot of things there. It was ridiculously awesome. I want to go back again and document more of it, because
November.
I would like to spend more than one day there going and documenting it.
Yo, how awesome would it be if they let you sleep over?
Yeah. The one issue I had with their... I'm not complaining. I'm just disappointed. Out of all the firearms they had there, guess what, Sean?
No Cop 357.
Nope.
Bastards.
Worse.
No AM94s?
Their World War II section was incomplete.
What? What
No
did they
buzz-
not have?
They did not have the buzzsaw.
They didn't have an
Oh.
MG 43, 42?
Did they at least
42.
have a 34?
They had a 34. They even had a 34 with the double magazine for anti-aircraft. But they did not have the MG42. I was so disappointed.
Did they have an MG3?
No, they didn't.
FG42s?
Yeah, they had a FG42.
Both of them?
No, they just had one of them, I think.
Okay. Because there's one that's like, it's got a vertical grip, and then they got another one that's got like a 80-degree swept grip.
I
They
think
can
it was
fire
the
it while you're still coming down on the parachute.
I think it was the one that it was the one. I think it was the second one. But yeah. And someone jumped in. You know, he came to the J.M. Davis Firearms Museum late. How dare he? Isn't that right? Roll call.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm sitting here drinking away my sorrows of everything that I miss in Oklahoma and hamburgers, all that.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
missed Whataburger.
He missed Whataburger because they went. He had never eaten a Whataburger, so they went. The one night they went and took him, and they went and got Whataburger for dinner, and he's like, "Okay, now I understand."
Well, that was new for you too, wasn't it?
No, Whataburger. They have Whataburgers in Arizona. Though I will say this: before I left Arizona in like 96, 97, I hadn't had a Whataburger since 96.
What are you mean?
That was like
So-
you repopped your cherry.
So that was like 20 years ago.
Oh
Dude,
my
I watched that
gosh.
video while Travis was like doing the commentary on it, and you seriously looked like you were stoned, like you were food drunk. You were just eating it with like this glassy-eyed look, like I've eaten all my life.
Yeah, it was that. It was that remembering the taste of a Whataburger.
It was so
You know?
good.
It was.
It was. I like the sweet and spicy burger, but I followed Sean's advice and got that number 2 with bacon, cheese,
Everything
tomato,
on it.
lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle. And
Number
then
nine,
I washed it down
number
some
9
onion
large,
rings too. Wash it down
number
some
6
onion
with
rings.
extra dip.
You know, I gotta be honest with you though, dude. We were probably walking. I can't even imagine how many miles, because that building was like probably a quarter mile long on each side.
Yeah.
I mean, the ends were probably 1/8 of a mile, and you go back and forth and back. I mean, we were on our feet for probably 6 out of 8 hours the whole time. So I'd imagine I ate good, but I think I was hungry at every meal. I can tell you that.
Yeah. No. We
You know,
But
I
it's-
didn't realize that whole trip. I didn't eat anything but a bag of chips on the way home.
Oh dang!
Like the last time I ate before I set off,
Yeah.
was dinner at 6 o'clock. I went to bed at 9 o'clock. I got up at 1. I was on the road by 2 a.m. and I didn't eat anything until 4:30 in the afternoon. It was just one bag of chips. 'Cause I missed breakfast because I was running late. And then y'all went to lunch just as I had to head back. And I'm like, oh, this sucks. It was bad. Turned out
Yeah.
okay though.
Yeah, because you got that one rifle.
Yeah,
You
but
guys should come to the Great Outdoors Show in Pennsylvania. That way we can potentially all meet up. No?
I make it a habit not to go any further north than the Mason-Dixon line.
Oh, come on, man.
fucking rebel.
Well, you know, no, not rebel. It's just that I don't like being in the north, period. Quite honestly, because you've seen how well it's going right now.
It's
not
not as bad as the media makes it sound. Any media source makes it sound.
Their laws
Yeah.
are.
Besides, if I get gun
Yeah, that's
channels
only
Island on
that's
Cody,
only
I couldn't have to
Maryland,
go
New
really
Jersey,
north.
and New York. As long as you stay away from the coast, you're fine.
Yeah. I ain't going to the coast. I
Because
already
it
live on
means
the
you won't
coast.
come to Gun Channels Island.
Well, Sean, Gun Channels Island's going to have to be, I don't know, probably Alaska.
Well, yeah, we're gonna buy like 4 or 5 of the illusions.
Yeah, but Alaska's a free state. That's different.
Where
Not
the
as cold
police
as you
use
think either.
skis.
It's really not as cold as you think down there.
So says Bob. Anyways, so that was Tulsa. Roll call.
What's up, buddy?
Stop drowning your sorrows and tell us the coolest thing you saw at the Tulsa Gun Show.
The coolest thing I saw, I don't know, maybe that Ruger Gatling gun, that 22 Gatling gun thing. That was pretty cool. Me and Tardot were walking around too, and we ran into the mecca of 1911s. I mean, there was at least 6 or 7 glass cases filled, and with each 1911 you purchase, you got a World War II patch with it, and some even came with a little pocket watch. So that was really, really cool. I mean, if I could afford them, I would have bought like 3 of them. But that was really exciting to see. And like the patches were authentic patches too. There weren't like reproductions from what we gathered from the lady, but she wouldn't let us take pictures of it. So now it just sounds like the fish was that big. But I swear that was pretty cool. Just pretty much the experience overall was some of the most compelling things. It was a cornucopia of knowledge. Like everywhere you turned, every corner, every little nook and cranny, I learned something from it. And that stuff, like I've told everybody else, man, if you have the time and you can make the time to do it, go there and do it, because you will learn so much, and just the information alone is pretty astonishing when you talk to some people, especially the old folks that are there. That's probably one of the coolest things. I had a good chat with some guy on the lower level, and he was getting out of the game and telling me that's why all his firearms weren't so expensive, and he's been coming to the show for the last 40 years or something like that. But I mean, just overall, the absolute knowledge that I gained from there, even on some kind of weird guns that I saw there, was pretty overwhelming.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff. Travis, what was your most interesting thing other than the Gatling gun? And AWAG, stop playing with whatever gun you're playing with. It's annoying.
I'm sorry. Trying to figure out why my safety is not safetying.
It's because you didn't buy that PSL parts kit when I linked you.
Yeah, no, by the time I actually saw that, it was already sold out. I literally looked at it as soon as you sent it to me, and it said sold out on it.
Oh. Anyways, so Travis, continue. No, you're there, Travis. Oh no, he said be right back. Phone call. All right. Well, what was the most interesting thing I saw at the gun show? Let me think.
Don't hurt yourself, Night Strike.
No, I'm trying to. I saw so many things. It was that Sten that guy pulled out. That was ridiculously cool. That was interesting.
Do you know what mark Sten it was?
It was custom. It was a pistol.
Yeah, it was a custom job.
It was a build
Oh.
he bought from a parts kit. What he did was he made it. The barrel was extremely short, so he could put like a suppressor on it and whatnot if he wanted to later on. He redid the trigger work on it to where it would accept the trigger pack and the pistol grip from an AR-15.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not that hard to do.
And it actually was really nice. It was still in semi-auto. It wasn't full auto, unfortunately. But
Oh,
It's full semi.
it was full semi, but it was nice. I got to. He even let me handle it and mess around with a little bit. It was a very interesting concept, and if I could have taken a picture of it, I probably should have. I did not, unfortunately. But somebody bet him that he couldn't make it and do it that way that he did, and he's like, "All right, I'll take that bet," and he went and made it.
Yeah, if you challenge a machinist, it's just not. You're not going to win.
No, you're not. And that was the point. So he went.
That makes me want to buy a Sten kit now.
He went against all odds and built it himself. And quite honestly, he did that so he's hoping that maybe he can get a manufacturing company to get on board and help him buy some of the parts kits so he can actually make a actual production line out of them. Because
why do you need help buying Sten parts? You can literally get them on Apex gun parts for like $100.
Yeah, but not everybody has the capital to buy like 1,000 of them.
Okay, I wouldn't buy 1,000. I'd do a test run of like 50, test the waters, and then see where it goes from there.
Yeah, but he's looking to find a company that will make them for production level. So, because he thinks there's a market in there, and I kind of see where he's getting from. There might be a market. It's just you don't know whether there's a market or not until you actually go and try something, right?
Yeah. I mean, I want to build a Galil, but the receivers are like $800.
Well, what you could do is you could fold your own, heat treat it.
Yeah, see, that's where I'm lacking. Is I have no problem buying a piece of steel and milling it out and threading it and everything that needs to be done for a Galil receiver, but it's the heat treating that I think is going to be the hardest part. I mean, now I could go out and buy a block of titanium and do the same thing, but it's still probably going to run me $1,000.
Well, I've seen a way you can heat treat without using an oven. It's where you use a type of torch to heat it up.
Yeah, probably MAP.
Yeah, it's not the best way to do it, but it will work in a pinch.
Yeah, I want something that's if I'm gonna spend all this money on machining bits, which I pretty much already have, and the time and effort to machining everything to fit perfectly, have the thing function flawlessly, I want to be able to have a equally as good heat treat.
Right. Getting tired here. So.
Candy ass.
Now I heard that sleep is pretty good for remedying that.
Yeah. Anyways, Ellis, I got you saying that. Now I can just use that for a sound clip.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna soundboard everybody.
I'm gonna soundboard Candy Ass.
It takes a candy ass to soundboard candy ass.
There we go.
Yo, dog, we heard you like candy ass.
Yeah.
Sleep is overrated.
Sleep is for the
Say
weak.
that after you were on the road for 19 hours.
Yeah, he's got.
Hey, I drove 15 hours to Indiana, so.
And
Wait,
Sean,
one way?
What?
One way?
Yeah, I took the scenic route.
Holy shit.
Sean, all I'm gonna say is next time I am not gonna wait for you. I'm just gonna buy the ticket and be done with it.
Huh?
I mean,
Go?
Yeah, because I waited on you, and to
be
coming
fair,
one day.
I wasn't 100% sure I was going to make it because I had other contingency plans in case I couldn't go. And then by Thursday night, I think I was pretty sure I was going. I didn't know how work was going to pan out. And then G's story, he told you about how I don't owe him an hour anymore, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh God. So like,
Yes, Tardot. F you, Tardot.
You
my
lost a
G-Wedge
day.
experience started off with a tap on my shoulder and hearing the words, "You owe me an hour."
Cycle Camp says I drove 28 hours, both ways.
Yeah, but he probably had his brother do part of it too.
Cycle Camp's back. Hey, Cycle, how you doing, buddy? Hey,
Cycle Camp.
Hold on, I gotta say this, Nutstrike. ladies and gentlemen, for those of you people who didn't know, and I'm one of them, Cycle Camp can sing. That man is amazing. Good job, Cycle.
He had us going there. But that was fun. It was nice to see
karaoke
that.
selection.
He cheated. I don't remember. Watch. Someone recorded him singing it. So go watch that. You'll know. So,
It was an Elvis song.
He did Elvis?
What?
That's a bit of-
Yeah. What's up? What's
Yeah.
up? Sorry, man. Yo.
Travis, what was the first song that Cycle Camp
Yo,
sang?
yo.
I believe it was. I Can't Help Falling in Love by
Yes.
Elvis Presley.
Yes, that's the one.
Are you trying to check and see how inebriated I was? Because at that point, I was.
Falling in love with you.
Dude, he was awesome. And I had a discussion with Matt, and I said, just like back in the 90s and the 80s when we all got along, all it took was a little karaoke, little bit of libations, and we all were happy. Everybody was singing together. We're forgetting our problems, and we all go home and
that's the
sleep it
best.
off, and the next day go to Perkins, and life goes on.
Yeah,
That's it.
I mean,
That's all it
nowadays
took.
everybody's
You know?
like, "Oh my gosh, you offended me by sneezing in my general
I
direction."
don't. If I would, we were all singing along with little Marvin Gaye there, and if somebody, nobody said, "Oh, you don't understand my plight. You can't sing his music," and I'm like, "He sung about love," and they're like, "I don't care. You're evil," and I'm like, "What?"
You don't
Yeah,
know
none of
about the
that.
struggle.
You own guns. You're an evil person. You just naturally do evil things.
Yeah,
just don't
just
know about the
karaoke was good stuff, man. It was a good time. It brought me back to the mid '90s when we used to do that every weekend. It was good. My voice, just for the record, we sounded awful because we had been talking over the music for like 2 hours before we finally got to get up and sing because there were so many people singing.
Excuses.
No, so we all got up there like, I mean, we had no voice.
Hey,
End of the night, we're like, hey guys,
and Travis,
yo,
the last song was the greatest.
Ice Ice, Closing
Yeah.
Time.
No, the Ice Ice Baby.
Ice Ice Baby was. I'll tell you, man, it's hard
But
to
we
match.
probably did
Ghost
Closing
Tactical on
Time
the
better.
dance floor. Ghost Tactical's got some moves, guys. See,
Yeah.
he's little and agile, and he's a former Marine, so he's conditioned for having to do stuff like
He's
that.
got a low center of
He's a-
gravity.
he's a-
so short.
He has the footsteps of a Navy SEAL, but he's a Marine.
Did you guys get video of that?
Oh God, yes. Oh yes, it's over. Yeah,
Oh
you
my
gotta
goodness.
check it
I'm
out.
gonna have to look around now.
Go to the Mr. Matt channel.
Never
check it.
enough black
Oh,
men.
you got to be ready for it because we're waiting for a phone call from America's Got No Talent. I'm telling you right now,
What's up, Ellis?
You have been invaded, brother.
dude. It was awesome.
You now have a Matt out in your chat.
Oh God, I better send him a link, otherwise he'll be pissed.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, better.
No, don't.
No,
don't do
he's got
that.
mail.
You got mail.
Oh crap! There goes the neighborhood. He's gonna do it.
Who's he?
Oh crap! Here we go now.
Annie A. Matt or what?
Yes, that Matt.
He got done.
Hey, it's Matt.
After this, you need to go watch his channel. He did an interview with Fit and Fire. That guy's a really cool dude out of Kansas. Really good guy.
I can't wait to see him struggle shooting that GBL.
And Matt, if you want to jump in, I sent you a link to Never Enough Ammo.
Dude, Matt's huge, man. The dude's like 6'4". He's built like a freaking fullback, man.
Yeah.
He can handle it,
But
trust me.
wait,
He
what
was
we got-
out of all the people there, he was
But
probably in the
Travis,
best shape out of all of
Travis.
us, man. Yo,
Follow me here for a second.
yes.
At least agree with me that I was taller than Ghost and Cloak.
No,
Well,
you're
I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to
But
see
they
who's
stack
taller.
the two together, they might reach up to your forehead, but like put Ghost on his shoulders, they might match. But no,
I want to see who's taller, Tim from Military Arms or Matt.
Ooh, that'd be
Matt's at least I would say 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah.
Dude, he
Yeah,
towers
I mean,
they're
I'm
the same
huge,
size.
man.
I'm
Yeah,
they're the
6 foot,
same
and
size.
I had a I met Tim from Military Arms, and he towered me like a good 5 or 6 inches.
yeah. AWAG, stop playing with the gun. You're
Here he is,
pissing-
the legendary
Hey,
giant.
you know,
Here he is, never enough. Hey, guys, the best part of the Tulsa was watching Matt trying to deliver pizza.
Go away! Oh, what? That's all we heard out the hallway. I mean, after we put the goat away, then he finally opened the door.
What's up, man? Everybody made it home. Good.
Yeah.
Jesus,
we want
finally.
to.
I've been home the whole time, sadly.
Yeah, shut up. No one cares about you.
Okay, geez, why are you being a jerk to me now? Jeez.
Hey, Wagon, you can get the time next year or whenever. Just fly out here. We'll pick you. Like I said, we got a bus station. We'll pick you up at the airport. We will take you with us. We had plenty of room for one more person.
All
But
right,
easy.
let's start planning November then.
I only saw.
I'm gonna be
like,
shoved
one
in the
dragon.
trunk.
Yeah,
No,
man.
I think we're just going to do it again the same time next year. We're not doing it 2 times a year.
What? Maybe you aren't.
Well, my total drive was actually about 10 hours combined.
Well,
Yeah.
I've already made plans to buy the ticket. It's going to cost me $377. So I will be there next time.
All right.
Right.
Are you gonna karaoke with us? Or by the way, I did just post that video on the Never Enough Ammo. I did a combined one between those two.
Oh,
I cut some edits so that it wasn't quite as long, and then I literally, like, I'm talking 3 minutes ago, posted it. It went live on Never.
did you edit out the part where
Weird.
that chick was trying to grind on John?
No, that was good. No, that was on John Sandy Hill. He's got that one on his channel.
That's
Oh
and,
no! I cannot wait to see that.
Okay.
as much as I'd love to cut that out, I don't think I can.
No, you
Yeah.
can't cut out the middle of your song. So
There was this
Yeah.
completely wasted blonde chick that was trying to be his backup singer and then grind up on him and just bug him while he was singing. And he was like, "I'm just gonna kind of step
almost-
over here and hope she goes away."
And to
No,
answer,
laugh.
I'm not saying that I was the sexiest one in the group, but I didn't see anybody else have a blonde come up and try and grind on them all night.
There you go.
There you go.
hey, Matt.
I mean-
to answer your question, no, I will not be singing karaoke.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you
this
are.
way.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Matt, if Matt brings that big vodka bottle again, you'll be in prime condition.
He's gonna be like Cycle Camp. He's gonna blow our mind, and he's gonna sing like perfect Marty Robbins or something.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
wow.
sing.
Frank
I do not
Sinatra up
sing.
in here.
Yeah, next time
That-
bring your own drinks, because damn,
Yeah.
I should have left you my flask too.
God, that was expensive as shit. The shitty little shots. Wasn't even like a half shot. Ridiculous.
I drank
Yeah.
a whole bottle of Jack that weekend.
Now, why didn't you?
And then,
go?
well, I was kind of drunk at the time, so I
He
don't
was already
care.
racing
Dude,
by the time we got back to the hotel.
I didn't want you guys
By
to
the
have
way-
to
By the way,
carry
you
me.
know that Night Strike turned down $100.
I already mentioned it earlier in the chat, so fuck you.
I don't know.
Wait, you
Well,
wouldn't-
I wasn't here for that. Please continue, Matt.
No, he turned down $100 to get up there and sing "My Name Is Jonas."
It was 160.
Oh,
Dude, I would have done that
Dude.
easy.
Should've did
I
it.
would have done it twice.
I
You
would
know
have
what I
sang it
said,
for
Night
you.
Strike? You heard what I said, didn't you, Night Strike?
What did you say?
I said for $100 bill, I'll get up there and sing "I Touched Myself," and I'll hold my junk while I do it.
Hey, for
Well,
$100, I'd take
yeah.
my shirt off and start singing that.
No kidding.
that's-
Show me the money.
wait. So
That's
now we
great
have the
coming
$100
from a
karaoke
DJ.
challenge. Ellis, $100, like a virgin.
Every song that Night Strike sings is like a
125.
virgin.
There are some things I won't do, okay? They just are.
But
We're
man,
pulling it up.
You
But
pick
that's
out another
not-
song and I'll think about it, Sean. Not that
But-
one.
But let me put
I'll
it
throw
this
in a
way.
bottle of Larceny bourbon too.
I-
No,
I-
it's not
I
gonna
went
happen.
and sang Ice Ice Baby. With Travis and Matt and whoever else was with us. We sang Closing Time. And if you watch Sand Hills Shooters channel, we also sang at least half of that one song from Top
You lost
Gun.
that love and feeling, baby. We had to
Yeah.
serenade Sandhills'
You
wife.
lost that
Love
love
and
See,
feeling.
you won't do it on
Oh,
stage. You
that
do it here.
love and feeling.
Ah, look at that.
Just
That up there. Reality.
I'm just saying it was pretty special.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Holy shit.
It's so bad. Bohemian Rhapsody was bad.
Dude, we had that place rocking. They were going nuts.
Oh, yeah. Everybody else is singing.
And nobody walked away offended. That's what was remarkable about it.
I was surprised, yeah.
I wasn't there. That's why.
Yeah, you know what? Nobody got triggered when he said the gun channel's through. You're up next to sing.
Oh, and every song that they sang, it had the word gun in it. Did you notice that evening? Almost every song had, yeah.
I think there was a that was on purpose.
Real quick, I'd like to call attention to Ghost dancing real quick here. We could just focus right there. There's Ghost right there in the middle. She's standing.
All right.
Look at him. Ain't he cute? Look at that.
Just give it a second.
You had time to pull his pants up, man. I can't do that, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was awesome.
All 4'8" of Ghost dancing.
Wait, we got to skip forward a little bit. Hang on. Because then it was the closing.
Ugly.
Matt, put down those $19 pints.
Oh my God.
There you go.
I love the transition here when G-Web grabs the camera.
Dude, look at this. He put some special effects on it, man.
He did a little awesome. He just pulls the camera back.
Look at that. That was like high dollar editing right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he let go of the camera. It just floated away.
That was pretty cool. Just be careful you don't spill any of that booze. Stuff was like $5 a drop.
No, $3 a draw.
Why are you guys spending so much on alcohol? You guys should come to the East Coast where alcohol is like super cheap. And we got Yinglings too.
You guys should come to where I live.
Don't even say that. That's not even fair, A-Wag. I'm coming right now. I'm on my way, bro. Oh, red lager.
Yeah. Yeah, but here's the thing. I even went and
hey, that's my line.
We're family, so I'm gonna borrow it.
$5.
We are family.
Yeah, y'all should.
Oh, nice trick. $100. The Weather Girls. It's Raining Men.
It's raining men.
That was actually suggested at some point.
Yeah, for $100, Matt will sing that wearing a dress.
Yeah, but the problem is somebody wanted me to do it in a blue dress. I ain't gonna do it in a blue dress.
Why?
Nobody wanted you to do it in a blue dress. Wanted you to sing it.
Yeah. I don't know.
If you would have just worn the blue dress, we would have sung "Devil in a Blue Dress" to you.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What was that song? It's like, oh, you touch my ta-la-la. You should have got him to sing that.
La 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 la.
My ding ding dong. I do know that one. Yes.
Oh, the memories. Oh, Matt, are you guys going to do a live stream then with you playing PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds for the first time? I'd love to see the expression. What's that?
It's not on PS4. It's only on Xbox.
Oh, well, I know it's on PC. I think it's on PC on Steam.
Yeah, it's on PC. I play PC like it's my job.
If I can get it on Steam, I can do it. I gotta get my my OBS set up. Yeah. I don't know how to play. I don't know how to use OBS yet. That's why I was going to do everything through the PS4. Mm-hmm. Because it's so simple. It has a share button on there, and instantly you just click Twitch, and it instantly shares the Twitch account.
Well, Matt, if you get a NVIDIA graphics card, the driver actually comes with a video recorder and a streamer. I have my Twitch account all set up through my NVIDIA account.
Okay. Well, I might have to try something. I've got OBS, and I know G-Webs knows how to use it, and Hosh knows how to use it. And a lot of people are like, no, it's really easy to learn how to use it. I've just never played around with it enough to know.
Well, Clover does a step-by-step on it. He just did a video recently on it that you can check out.
Okay, well,
I think it was OBS that he shows you how to actually set it up the first time and use it and so on.
Yeah, because if I want to stream on a computer, I got to have something like that. But,
it's all good.
Hey, Tar not hit it on the nose. Night Strike. Next time you have to sing "My Ding-a-Ling." Chuck Berry classic. Yes.
My ding-a-ling.
That'd be hilarious. $100, I'll sing. Give me a stroking.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, Clarence Carter.
I stroke it to the west.
I stroke it to the girl.
I don't know what.
Stop it stroking.
Are you sure? Sure you want to sing that one?
Dude, that's a wedding classic. Everybody sings that one. Sanders will back me up on that, won't you?
Oh, yeah.
That's one of those like 5 songs.
I wasn't listening. Which one?
Oh, "Stroking" by Clarence Carter.
Clarence Carter.
Oh,
there was one
Clarence
guy.
Carter.
He sang, what was it? Rebel Yell. He didn't do too bad at it.
No, he even looked like Billy Idol.
Okay, I really want to know though. Honest critique. What about the guy that sang "I Believe in a Thing Called Love"? How was that?
Dude, it was epically incredible. It was awesome.
Awesome.
He should have been in that group originally. They should have invited him in there. He hit that high F like no other woman I've ever heard before.
No other woman.
It's like he grabs his balls tighter than Michael Jackson did and just sang.
Oh, he didn't even have to do that. That's the magnificent part.
Dude, I wasn't even clenched.
And that was before we sang our song. So you still had the voice going on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty remarkable, man. I do have to say, I was thoroughly impressed. That was a good song. And hey, that was another one that had people rocking. I'm telling you, karaoke can fix the world's problems. You know,
it can.
Just drop a Walmart, a karaoke, and like Velveeta in any underdeveloped country, and they'll be just singing Kumbaya in no time, man. I'm telling you right now.
Now, what if you throw some Five Finger Death Punch into the mix? Then they'll start throwing fists, man.
All you need here's what you need. You need Velveeta.
Yep.
And you need Cycle Camp singing. Cycle Camp singing Sinatra and Velveeta are equally smooth.
Yeah.
And Crown Royal.
Now let me tell you what I was doing while y'all were doing that. I had a live stream going, right?
Yeah, we noticed that.
I had a live stream going, and me and Alan B. Pro was sitting there watching y'all do this, and we come up with this idea. We wanted to hear y'all do Closer from Nine Inch Nails.
Oh wow!
God, I got the CD right over here in my. Yeah.
I might have been able to do that one, but I would have preferred had like a whole.
No, it has to be Closer.
Dude, I say this so many times.
With Closer with 9 Inch Nails, you got to be like really close to the mic, though.
Yeah, you got to have that distortion going on the whole time.
Yeah.
We were making bets on whether or not you would actually do it.
We didn't. You guys should have told us to. You should have texted me, bro.
I sent us text to Ghost and had, I sent the text to
Ghost showed us the text,
If you guys ever get me out to karaoke, I will literally do any Five Finger Death Punch song.
All right, man. Sweet. Right on.
All right.
Gonna do Warren.
Cherry pie.
Literally any Five Finger Death Punch song?
Most likely.
Okay.
You'll have to do Bad Company.
If this is going to be a multi-day thing.
If you're going to do Bad Company.
Okay, I can do Bad Company.
Wait a minute. I got an idea. If it's a multi-day thing, each night's karaoke has to be a theme. So, like, one night would be hard rock. One night would be, like, power ballads.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's either gonna have. We're either gonna have to make AWAG do Bad Company, or he's gonna have to do House of the Rising Sun.
Oh, yes, I will do House of the Rising Sun.
Hold on.
I love that song.
Yes, House of the Rising Sun is a great song, as long as it's by the Animals. You don't remake the classics. Come on, man.
Well, the remake is actually pretty decent. I'm not a fan of remakes at all.
When it's music, it's when somebody else who's not the original artist does it. It's called a cover.
It might be a cover, but it sucks.
Yeah, but when you get someone like Shinedown doing a cover of Simple Man, and he actually does it better than the original, you can't really call it a cover anymore.
Yeah.
No, it's still a cover.
I mean, by definition, it's still a cover, but it's better than the original,
Blew it out of the water.
Riders on the Storm by Doors. What?
Just like people say Gary Jules' version of Mad World was better than Tears for Fears.
Wait a minute.
Daniel just said he's just getting home right now.
How did y'all do a karaoke night and you didn't 80s theme it, Matt?
Well, I got close. I got Ice Ice Baby. That's like 92.
That's 90s.
Bohemian Rhapsody. That was the 70s.
Yeah.
So you shot all the way around the 90s, is what you said, or 80s?
Shot around the 80s. Yeah.
Just skirted it.
Nobody wanted to do Toto.
I don't blame them. Toto sucked.
Yo, Toto was awesome.
No, Ellis, Africa.
We could have done a better job at that.
That sucks.
Freaking
No, Africa was good.
Okay, Night Strike. If you're gonna do 80s songs, do good 80s songs. Welcome to the
Oh yeah, man. End of the
Cherry
world.
Pie. You know.
Violent Femmes. Obviously.
Every rose has its thorn. There you go.
Well, you get your ass up there and sing it.
Yeah.
I can't sing. See, that's
Neither can I.
Just do it right now, Ellis. We'll lead you.
Let me explain something to you.
Just ask Ghost and Clover. They know.
Me singing sounds like somebody dragging 100 yards of barbed wire out of a cat's ass. Ain't nobody wants to hear that.
Gotta do it.
Wow. I mean, I'd be curious to see what that sounds like, but like, I don't want to listen to it at the same time.
Yeah, I'm strangely intrigued.
And here's Gizzy Gary, who didn't even he wasn't able to make it for karaoke.
No, some of
I know. Like the whole time I was there, I saw him sitting in a chair. Like
Pantera. Yeah, there you go, Tardot. Pantera, guys. Do Pantera.
Oh, Pantera. Oh my gosh.
Pantera Walk. Great.
Well, wait. If we have to do Pantera, we need one of us to chop our arms off so we can be the drummer.
Gotta do that death rattle, man.
I know that was bad, but I had to say it. Or we can just tie one of our arms behind our back. Then would be good.
Or how about Flash Gordon from Queen? Nobody did. Nobody did.
Just start making your list now.
And Matt, I'm disappointed in you because I know you like that song.
What?
Flash Gordon, Queen, dude.
Oh, yeah, but it's not better than Bohemian Rhapsody.
Well, no, I didn't say it was better. I just said it's one of their best songs.
It's one of the better songs.
Oh, I just thought of a video where this guy tried to pull off Disturbed's Down with the Sickness, and it was horrible. Wow.
That's not an easy one to do.
No, it's not. I can't even do it.
You have to be
I
half
used
monkey
to.
to do that.
When I smoked, I used to.
You mean that part?
Yeah, that part.
Well,
Yeah, I
just
can't
the
do it.
majority of his voice is a bit hard to imitate.
Oh Lord. See, Night Strike, I thought my shows were the only one that went down rabbit holes.
No, my show goes down rabbit holes too, but apparently
These are the best rabbit holes ever. I don't even care what you're talking about, man.
Yeah. Anyways, well, we got Matt
Apparently, you
here.
haven't listened to any of my late night threads, have you?
No, I'm usually asleep.
I tell you what, you catch me and Alan B. Pro on the same show together, and I will guarantee you. And last night we had Bob.
What? Oh God. Oh God.
So,
Oh yeah,
just-
you were saying that you're surprised you didn't get your account suspended.
oh yes, I'm surprised I still had an account after last night.
Did you get Scotsman in there?
That one was bad.
You know, it's not a party unless Crazy Scotsman is there.
Yeah, I could see that.
All right, guys. I think we've run over an hour. So,
2 almost.
yeah. If anybody has any last things to say, let's go ahead and say them. So, AWAG, plug.
Check out my channel. Building AKs, cars, guns, that kind of stuff.
Did you fix that super yet?
I did. I'm actually going to be driving it around Thursday and Friday and Saturday because it's supposed to be super duper nice here. I do plan on making a trip out to an abandoned PA Turnpike on Sunday. Hopefully it doesn't rain then, and there'll be hopefully lots of pictures if it doesn't rain. If not, then there'll be no pictures. I'll do it later.
That's what he says all the time. Gizzard Gary, I know you jumped in late, but do you have you want to plug your channel?
I got here just in time to do a last minute plug. Gizzard Gary, also gizzardgary.com, and that's all I have to say. And shall not be infringed. Why not?
Hey, that's my thing.
Hey, you shut up. You stole mine earlier.
I borrowed it. I was giving it back.
You still owe me $5, damn it.
Well, yeah, just put on my tab.
Never enough royalties.
That's what he always says.
Yeah, no, cheap ass.
Well, do we let Matt plug his shows or?
Oh yes, we gotta let Matt plug.
All right, Matt, go ahead, plug your show.
Hit or miss Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock.
Oh
no, nobody cares. No, but check me out on Twitch. I'm gonna be doing Twitch a couple times.
You're gonna be twitching.
I'm gonna be doing Twitch where I'm gonna play video games probably very, very poorly while while we talk back and forth about politics and guns.
You get content too, as long as you don't brandish.
Can we make fun of you while you're doing it?
No, hell yeah.
Maximum twitchage.
And in fact, if you who have a PS4, you want to hop on and play with me so you can be a part of the show, feel free. We can, I don't know.
I'm going to have to buy a PS4 now. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, so same here.
I should have bought one on Black Friday like I did. If they had the instead of $399, they dropped the price to $189. That's the only reason I own one.
See, why don't you get an Xbox, dude? Come on.
Because he doesn't want to pay for internet twice.
It wasn't.
There you go.
It was $189. That was less than half off.
It's not pay for internet. He just want to have to pay to be able to use his own fucking internet that he's paying for already.
Matt, what's your channel for gaming? Is it Never Enough Health?
No, it's Never Enough Ammo on Twitch. My PS4 ID is NEAMO. It's capital NEAMMO. NEAMO.
I think Never Enough Lives or Never Enough Respawn.
It's Never Enough Twitch.
No, I need Never Enough Ammo on Twitch. Just go to Twitch and go to Never Enough Ammo and follow me on Twitch, please.
All right.
Would you people let Matilda talk, for crying out loud?
That's waltzing Matilda.
Alice Degenerate.
Hey, Matilda, you sit in your corner and hush.
All right.
All right, roll call.
Boy.
You still awake, roll call?
He's still drunk from this weekend.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm having fun. You can check me out on the YouTubes. Roll Call 219. You can find me on Instagram at Roll Call 219. You can find me on Twitter at Roll Call 2010. Haha, I fooled you, you freaks. And then I'm gonna go play on Twitch with Matt, and if he's playing some kind of like Call of Duty or something, I'm just gonna camp and shoot him so he gets all mad and starts yelling.
I kind of want to see how mad Matt gets while gaming.
Oh, I am that guy that throws controllers.
Oh, that's splendid. Same.
So am I.
I am that guy.
Yeah.
I'm that
All
guy.
right.
Yeah, especially playing like Halo back in the day and stuff like that. I'm like, how did that happen? That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. That was me.
Yeah, Matt, me and you are going to have a discussion about Halo sometime.
What? That it's the best fucking first-person shooter ever?
No, that is the absolute sucky ass first-person shooter.
Oh, I'm sorry. It only created what is arguably one of the largest fucking video game consoles ever.
Yes, it did. I will give you that, but it's still so you have a pistol that zooms, a rifle that don't, a sniper rifle that gives away your fucking position.
It only has seven different sequels.
Seven
different sequels. Several, seven, same
sound like
Dan Severin? Is that the Severin you're referring to?
Actually,
yes,
you know what? It's not. There's not 7 of them. There's not 7 of them. There's freaking 9 of them because of the Halo Wars 1 and 2. 9 games. 9 games. Yeah, it's a shitty game that got 9 games.
Yeah, it still sucks.
Oh, okay.
All right.
great game. But
moving on.
Flame War.
Go.
Yeah, guys, you can check me out over at
Sandhill Shooter, not Travis P11.
Travis, you're on. I'm sorry.
Putting a naughty box.
My bad. I thought you said Travis. I'm sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm just see. Nobody's expecting you to call me Sandhills Night Strike. I'm so used to you saying Spring Hill Shooter.
Spring Hill Shooter.
The Spring Hill Shooter.
So, that's why I'm not. That's why I'm not the Sandhills Shooter, because it just sounds like I'm a murderer. So for those of you that don't know, all weekend long, the running gag has been I am Spring Hill Shooter, because Night Strike just got mixed up on Friday night when we all got there. He accidentally called me Spring Hill instead of Sandhills, and so it's kind of been, that was the joke all weekend, that I was the Spring Hill Shooter. But Sandhills Shooter on YouTube. I do have a couple of videos up from the weekend. If you want to see the shenanigans and hijinks from after karaoke, go check out my video. What was I calling it? Winding down in the room or something like that. You get to see Travis P11 and Matt doing were you in there singing too, Night Strike? I know you were there singing the Top Gun song, The Righteous Brothers.
Yes, I was there too.
Were you serenading? They were serenading my wife, is what was happening there.
You and I forgot the lyrics halfway through.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't forget. I just didn't know.
I didn't either know.
But anyway, go to Sandhill Shooter. If you like the shenanigans, give me a thumbs up, and go ahead and subscribe. And be on the lookout for I don't know when yet. Be on the lookout for a regular weekly chat session called Grumpy Old Men.
All right.
We'll get together and grow.
Sean, you got anything you want to
plug? No, my normal service of releasing videos should be back this Friday. I'm just, Sean Toner on Instagram and YouTube, and I'll probably see all of you in November. Well, actually, no, I'll see some of you at the NRA show.
I'm not going to the NRA show, so.
Where is the NRA show?
Dallas.
Oh.
All right. Ellis, go ahead.
Hey guys, this is the Outlaw Hatfield here, and I do have 2 shows on every Monday. One on Monday, one on Tuesday. The one on Monday is at 11 o'clock. The one on Tuesday is at 6. But I do very late night chats from sometimes 1 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the morning. And in a couple of weeks, I have got a big surprise coming to my channel. I'd like to see you guys there. It's going to be huge.
Huge. Huge.
All right, Travis, go ahead.
All right. You can check me out on YouTube, Travis P11. You can find me over on gunchannels.com. You guys need to get over there and get yourself a membership. If you don't have one yet, you need to sign up. And let's see what else. Caliber Corner on Saturday. I'm going to be at our city capitol on Saturday. Rain, sleet, or shine, or tornadoes or hail, I will be there. I'm going to try to live stream. Instead of doing a Caliber Corner Saturday morning, I'll live stream the speeches going on at the Capitol rally. It's from 1 to 3 at the steps of our Capitol. And that's pretty much it. So, man, I appreciate the invite. Thank you so much. Had a great time down in Tulsa, and it was good to get a chance to meet a bunch of you guys.
Yep. So that's it. We're going to kill this one. So thank you all for listening. Thank you all for being here. Those of you that we met out in the chat out there at the Tulsa show, thank you for hanging out with us at the show. And all of you watching, thank you all. This was Hit or Miss.